Let's take a look at the color. This face framing layering is lovely. You look like you literally just came from the salon. Reminds me of my hair when I was younger. Not the color, but the cut. And we want you to feel good and confident with the wigs and the hair that you need to move around in your world. Hi, wig ladies! Hello, how are you? I am so glad to be with you again this week to talk about two beautiful wigs. What a fun honor I get to spend some time with you every week. And no matter where you are in your wig journey, if you're just starting out and confused, we got you. Or if you're a pro and you've been here for a while and need a change up, we got you. Okay? And that's why I'm here today, and that's why Amanda does her videos. We want to help you. We want to make this journey less scary and less stressful, right? There's hope in every situation, no matter where you're at, right? All right, so let's keep finding the little sparkles of hope. For me, it's nature. I love the sunset. I love the stars. I love the sunshine. I love the trees. I could keep going, but I shouldn't. I got to get to the wigs, right? Okay. All right. So today I'm going to do two bobs, both from Gabor. I love Gabor. Yes. Okay. So the two I'm doing, one is Glamorize Always in the beautiful darker gray color, Silver and Smoke. Woo! So that'll be nice and different for me, right? And then the second wig I'm going to do today is Glam Era. Ooh, chic, tapered towards your face in my favorite color, or one of my favorite colors, Arctic White. So this is going to be fun to see how these bobs land, how they move, and how the color works for you. Before we go on, though, don't forget, like and subscribe so that you don't miss out on anything that we are sending your way. We really appreciate the love and support that you're giving us, and we want to just keep you informed. All right, let's roll. Woo! All right, wig number one, Glamorize Always, from the Designer series by Gabor called, okay, get this, ready? Never say never and always say glamour. I think I need to adopt that phrase, right? Never say never and always say glamour. Never say never, always say glamour. Okay, stop. The musician in me always starts taking over. Sorry. This cap is lovely. It has a hand-tied top. Yay, right there. So beautiful. The time that's put into that always amazes me. Full lace front. Even though this has some wispy bangs, they still put in the full lace front, which is wonderful. So you can push the bangs back and it looks natural. Wefted cap, which again, it's great for cooling as we go into the summer months. And then adds a little bit of stretch, which we love. Then the lovely Velcro adjusters. So really great construction. Love it. Let's take a look at the color. Okay, let's look at it. This is always my favorite part. Every part's my favorite part. I say that every week, don't I? Okay. Ooh. All right. This is called Silver and Smoke. The code is GF119. This is described as light brown with 80% gray in the front, gradually moving into 50% gray at the nape. Okay, I'm going to take issue with that description a little bit. Okay, don't get mad at me. But this is why I'm doing this, because I disagree with that a tiny bit. So here's what I see, all right? It is a brown gray, for sure. There's a lot of brown in this. The lighter gray, which again, you know I love, is around the face. Here, let me do this. And on the top layers. But then it gets really dark brown at the nape. Look at that, see? So I'd say that that's more the 80% and maybe the 50% here and underneath. It's blended beautifully. It looks salt and pepper. You know, it's called Silver and Smoke, kind of the same as salt and pepper, except that the smoke connotates brown, which this is definitely brown. Let me compare it to my white hair. Yeah, so you can see the brown. Now, let me turn the ring light off. Yeah, it's pretty dark. Look at that. We always have to get our eyes adjusted, right? Okay, woo, yeah. So this is definitely a darker gray, silver and smoke. If you're looking for that, do you feel more comfortable with a deeper, more dimension-filled, less light gray? This is for you, silver and smoke, because it's still gray, but it's brown gray. It's really lovely. Okay, let's turn this baby back on. Oops. Let's put her on. Ooh, okay. You know, these bobs are growing on me. I never thought I would ever consider a bob, but this last few weeks I've been working on these. I definitely like them. All right, let me make sure I got all my bio hair covered there in the front. Now, I run into a little bit of issues because my sideburns poke through, but I think it's okay because I use these gray styles. This face framing layering is lovely. It helps the neck to look nice and long. Woo, I love it. Now, for me, it's a little dark, but it's a gorgeous color. This silver and smoke, very bold yet understated. Does that make any sense? I don't know. Hopefully. But it is glamorous. And this cut, so these are called eyelash bangs. I call them a little bit more like curtain bangs. I guess curtain bangs are a little bit shorter. But you could either, push them back and do a little ear tuck. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Or you could even like spray it and get a little bit more of a sassy, seductive look. All right, let me do a quick spin, okay? Look at this beauty. Again, the thing I love about all of these wigs, but especially these bobs, is you look like you literally just came from the salon.
Do you mind?
This haircut back in the day would last like a week, right? Otherwise, you got to go back every few days just to shear it up. So how fun with our wigs that we get to look freshly cut and freshly colored, if you color your hair, all the time. It's wonderful. Rootless, gorgeous. So for those of you looking for a less bright gray, more brownish gray, this is your wig. Ooh, glamorous. I'm loving the shape around the neck. Look at that. Woohoo! I love her. So this is Glamorize Always by Gabor in the color GF119, Silver and Smoke. Woo! All right. I think I'm gonna walk around with her for a little bit. Okay, wig number 2. Moving on, staying in Gabor, but moving to Glam Era, which is a beautiful, little bit longer bob with razor edged cuts. Did I say that right? Right? There it is, with razor cut edges. There we go, got it out. All right, let's talk about the cap real quick. Wefted for air and stretch, extended lace front, but it has a center part. So rather than having it be a full monofilament part, it's just the center. So this is truly a center part wig, which is fun to have sometimes. Then the extenders, of course, are Velcro, and we have velvet ear tabs, which thank you, Gabor, and all the wig companies for doing that. Then they don't hurt after several hours, right? Okay, let's talk about this color, my favorite. I already know what this color looks like, but I don't care. I love it. Hello, beauty. Yes. I'm weird about this color. I love it. This is the color I try to wear, mostly. But yes, because I love how it matches with my bio hair. And I just love it. So Arctic White. Okay, get this. The color code is, and make sure I got it right. Yes, GF56101. 1001 is my rock and roll wig that I wear. So no wonder I love Arctic White, because it has 1001 in it, which is the pure white, the ice platinum. And when I say platinum, I think blonde. I think of like my old bleach yuckiness, right? It's ice, it's pure white. But then the 56 adds the dimension, little bit darker gray, not dark gray, but just a little bit darker. And it's evenly dispersed throughout the wig. Okay, so there's no one color that just sticks out. Long bob, razor cut ends, but no real layers within with Glam Era. So this is gonna just feel like straight, longish hair. Or maybe you used to have long hair and then you cut it. Ugh, I love this color so much. Okay, what I wanna do really quick though is grab Silver and Smoke and compare it. Hold on.
1 hour later.
All right, let's look at these. Okay, so ring camera light definitely keeps things brighter. Oh yeah, but look at that. Gonna put them close together. Of course, Silver and Smoke, just the name compared to Arctic White, denotes or, connotates darker. I'm gonna turn so I can take a look at them real quick. Yeah. Okay, yes, definitely. So Silver and Smoke is definitely more brown. Arctic White is white, silver, gray. Let me switch hands again, because lighting's always different with the window over there. Yeah, you can really see it here. Ooh, look at that, backing up a little bit. Okay. So hopefully that brings some clarity between these two colors, Silver and Smoke, Arctic White. Let's put her on. Okay. Well, I love this color. This is my color. I love this color. Thank you, Gabor, and all the wig companies that do this bright, bright, bright gray, white thing for me, for all of us. I'm thinking they're doing it just for me. They are not, but I appreciate that they are doing this. This is gorgeous. I love how sleek it is. Yes, the middle part's fun. The wig is comfortable and the cap fits me perfect. I did not have to adjust those adjusters at all. It's very, very comfortable. All right, let me do a quick spin and then I want to talk about it a little bit more. Ooh, see, just enough of the razor cut, but the rest of it is pretty much one length. I really do love that. Reminds me of my hair when I was younger. Not the color, but the cut. All right, let's do a lovely spin of this cut. It's another freshly cut hairstyle from the salon, right? Yeah. Okay, now one thing that is bugging me about this wig is this. It is definitely a face flapper. So if I am gonna keep this wig, I will definitely I'll put water and heat to it because it's heat-friendly fibers, thank you very much. But I would probably wanna clip it for a little bit or bobby pin it to get it out of my face. Because yeah, I don't mind hair in your face, but I mind when it's just constantly in the face. So that's a thing, right? I think it's too, putting it behind the ear might work, but no, because of how it's cut. So this side is perfect, my right side. My left side's just flopping a bit. Which bums me out because I really like this. But with heat and with water heat, and then just training her. And I've done that a lot with my wigs where I use bobby pins and leave it overnight. I do it with my curls and my straight wigs. I've had a couple of face flopper straight wigs and I've trained them and now they're great. They don't bother me at all. So I would just spend a little time on this. Look at this cut. Come on. Glam Era in Arctic White by Gabor. It is beautiful. Look at that. Again, these bobs, one thing I do love about these bobs is they just make our necks look so long. And I'm a shrimp, you guys. I'm 5'2". So a long neck has never been a thing I thought I had. So I appreciate these wig cuts to make me look longer than I actually am. All right, ladies, I hope today has helped you. It's been a fun bob day, hasn't it? With two extremely different colors, silver and smoke and Arctic white, which I hope helps you to know where to go, what to lean into, and what to buy with power and confidence, right? That's what we need, because this journey is unique. It's fun, but it's unique. And we want you to feel good and confident and empowered with the wigs and the hair that you need to move around in your world. So stay sparkly, keep shining, and keep moving forward. You got this. See you guys at the next review.